What is going on, miners, and welcome back to the Hobbyist Miner channel. Well, we got a little care package in today before we get into our grow tent discussion on heat, and more heat. Check out who sent us the package. Anybody know who that guy is? So this guy sent me a package. Random guy off the street. Calls himself ChumpChangeXD. Check him out on YouTube. Anyways, really nice guy. ChumpChange and I have developed a very friendly relationship over the last several months, and he surprised me with a random box. So I did just open the flap here, just to make sure, because I'm going to be doing this one-handed ahead of time, just to make sure I could do it. I have not opened it yet, but he has been bugging me. Have you gotten it? Have you gotten it? So today we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what he sent us. Alright, see, look, just opened up the glue to here. Haven't even seen what's in here yet. Don't look. Oh! Okay, it better be, there better be an H110 in here, and it better not be a joke. Let's see what else is in here too. So what is this here? Oh, we got some new hangers. Nice. I think these are the new ones that he said he was working on. I'll have to check with them. They have some like new revision, so I'll have to take a look. These are blue. I like the blue ones. And look, if you can see it, there's actually a Hobbyist Miner logo on that one. So we got a few of these. These are kind of nice that they're packaging them like this. Looks like two. So we got 2, 4, 6. Oh, dang. Yeah, let's take a look at these. This one is actually opened. Give it to me. Oh my gosh. Come on. Alright, sorry you guys got brought along for that mess. Yeah, look at that. Hobbyist Miner. And the name there too. Very cool. Very cool. 2, 4, 6. And then we got 4 more, so we got 10 hangers. I like the blue. I haven't had the blue before. There's some other stuff in here too. What else do we have in here? Oh, wow. Some more? These look thicker. I'm gonna have to ask him about these. These look significantly thicker. I wonder if these are like the new version he's been working on telling me about. Oh, what else is in here? Turn the camera as I put it in. Oh, nice. These are cool. So these are fan hangers, guys. If you're putting fans on the front of your case, these are the hangers that you can use. And they give you, there's enough in here in doubles, so you can do a row of 5 and a row of 5. So that's pretty sweet. All right, we're gonna open this sucker up in a second. We'll look at that in just a minute. Oh, we got some more stuff in here. Dude, there's so much stuff in here. Oh, these are the double ones I was talking about, so you can do 2 rows. That's awesome. Ooh, what else we got? Oh my gosh, he sent me more? I might have to give some of these away. Oh wow, look how huge these ones are. Yeah, I think I might have to give some of these away. I think that'd be kind of cool. I think we're gonna save that for a future video, but I think we're gonna give definitely some of these fan clips away. I think that would be sweet. Okay, so Chump Change. Let's see if you are teasing me and you actually sent me an H110 Pro, because I'm really concerned that like this is a box full of rocks. Like that's just kind of the friendship we have right now. Let's find out. Oh dang, it actually is. Oh my god, I can't believe he sent this to me. So I have one of these right now on my Juggernaut rig. Oh man, this guy. Yeah, so let me turn on the light here. Yeah, so I have one right here, and it's powering the 1060s, the 1660 Ti's, and then 3 1080s over here. I can't believe he sent that to me. That's ridiculous. Ugh. I don't even know how I like, how do I even like match that, you know, like, cause you know, you have to like send something back now. You can't receive something like this and then not send anything back, you know? Oh boy. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about our video today. So over here, I have my Tryout rig, which is mining Ravencoin right now, which is what our goal was. We have 10 total GPUs in there, which is awesome. We're mining with our RX470s, and there's one 570 in there. We have 10 total, and each one's around 12 to 13 to 14. It really varies. And and our overclock settings are 1050, 1 for a DPM. VDD has to be 875. If you go any higher, it cooks the grow tent, and 950 for our memory. I had it at 900 for the VDD, and it was just getting way too hot. So one of these cards, I should have more of those 470s. One is over here on my test bench. It was really giving me some odd issues. It was showing up, like the memory wasn't showing up on that rig for what type of memory it had. It said like an RX470/580. It was just really wonky. And then out here, this is the other one that we've talked about that I need to replace the fan. So I have to order a new fan, which these are really cool. So this came off, and then this is actually, there's one screw, and it kind of like clips in, and the whole thing just comes out right here. The plastic here and this. So you just like order a new one, put it in, put a screw in, and you're done. It's so simple and easy. You don't even have to take apart the card, which is pretty sweet. Okay, so let's talk about this guy here, our grow tent. And on our grow tent here, I'm gonna go ahead and open it up, and then I did a heat mapping, and I'll show you guys how I did that in order to determine where my hot spots were in my tent, and then how I went ahead and addressed them. Because that's what made a difference to allow me to get more GPUs in here and not to make any assumptions. Okay, so let's go over what we got here without this. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So down below here, usually this is between 88 and 90. So let's start out here. I bought a whole bunch of these. These are the Govee, what do they call these? The Hygrometer. Wow, I butchered that. But I bought a whole bunch of these. They're super cheap, guys. I'll put a link down below for these. And I decided to put these on all different levels of my tent. So my intake is over here, that one mesh window. I'm using this 6-inch as an intake, another mesh window, and then right over here, I actually have to move this over. Here we go. Another 6-inch right here, okay? So at this level, we're around 80 to 90 right here, okay? At this level, we're about 95-ish right here, okay? At this level, we're usually at about 104, this little area right here, okay? And then check out up top here. Look at that, looks like a little nightclub. I have my two 1200 watt HP server power supplies that are up here, and the ass end of those power supplies is right up against our 6-inch duct. And I have one in there. You can almost see it. It's all the way in the back there. It's 108 up top here. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a quick heat mapping here. I'll throw it up in 3, 2, and 1. So as you can see, the cold air comes in the bottom of the tent, and I had to put a box fan in actually there, because what was happening is on my second level, where it's like 93 to 95, right below the cards, it was getting to 110 degrees. And I'll explain in a second. So then above that, it's 104, which makes sense as we go up, and then 108 at the top. Now, it's only 100 degrees above the GPUs. So the way that the Sapphire Nitros work, and this was something that I learned from just heat mapping this out, the Sapphire Nitros push the heat down out of them. So if I don't put a box fan in the bottom, it's on low, it's not on high, because you don't want to like disrupt the airflow in the tent hardcore. You want it to be nice and subtle, and you want the air to naturally flow, not just blow air all over the place with fans. Like throwing fans in a grow tent is not recommended. This worked out in my favor. So the fan's on low, it's a box fan, and what it does for me is at the middle area that was 110, it cut it down to in the 90s, mid 90s, and it just has a light air just blowing upwards, forcing that air up and to the top. I would actually have better airflow if I had different GPUs in here, because if I had GPU, believe it or not, the ideal GPU in this situation is a blower, like a Founders Edition, because then the Founders Edition would blow from the bottom would suck in through the bottom and blow out the top, which would then go to the top of the tent. So this light box fan is putting a light amount of air to stop the air from pocketing below the GPUs. That was my issue. I was having 110-degree air sitting right below the GPUs, and it was just recirculating that right back into the GPUs. With this box fan, it's putting a light amount of air over the cards and pushing that light amount of air that would pocket traditionally up to the next level. So now it's 104, and then at the very top, where our hottest items in our entire grow tent are, which are our power supplies, it's 108 degrees up there, which is fine. It's at the very top of my tent. It's right next to my exhaust, and it's worked out well. I went from 6 cards to 10 cards, and I'm actually all set and good to go to add more cards in here once I get these additional 470s set up and good to go. So that's kind of my plan. That's kind of where we're at right now with the grow tent, guys. I do want to recommend that you guys pick up a bunch of these Govee and go ahead and take a look at your humidity and also look at your temperature. That will allow you to go ahead and see in your tent where your problems are. If you guys have any questions, like, go ahead and do what I did, and then even if you don't like take a picture like I did and went all fancy with it, even if you created something in Paint, post it in the Discord channel. We have a grow tent channel now in the Discord alone. Post it in there, and I would be more than willing to talk to you about it, discuss it, and find a solution that works for you. Lucky enough for me, in a week, I'm getting in an 8-inch exhaust, which is going to be a huge difference. The 6-inch only does like 440, I think, and the 8-inch does upwards of 800. So it is almost double of what the 6-inch does. So I'm going to swap out my 6-inch here and put in the 8-inch, and then I'm going to move my 6-inch to the opposite side over here. And I'm going to be running one 8-inch at the top and then a 6-inch off to the side here. And my whole goal of that is to help with some of the airflow that comes in. If that works out well for me, and I might actually put the 6-inch on this side because of where the GPUs are, but if that works out well, I may be going ahead and swapping back over to my intake actually coming from outside. So right now I'm using the internal ambient air from my basement, which is cooled by that air conditioner. I may, if the 8-inch and the 6-inch together do enough CFM exhaust, I may go back to my intake and do 2 intakes, 2 6-inch intakes, and use my big 6-inch, those big intake boxes, if you guys have seen those. But anyways, guys, that's it for today. I rambled on for 10 minutes here or whatever. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the grow tent heat mapping discussion and where I was and where I am now. Really happy with where this turned out. I was very concerned about having to give up on my grow tent because of all the challenges that I've run into, but simply just going ahead and knowing where the heat flow and where it's getting stuck really helped me out, and just a simple box fan on low solved it for me, which is crazy, as well as putting my power supplies up top there. Anyways, guys, thank you guys very much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Take care.